The technical analysis shows Bitcoin's going down, but this signal you cannot ignore. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. You know how I do them, 5x5 here in Dubai. Oh boy, this is a time for you all there who have never traded before to go out and make a trade, even if you do it with small amounts of money, because this trade is going to be a big one. Why? Because this signal has a 90% success rate every single time. I'm going to help you figure out where you're going to put your buy order here for this signal, right? I'm going to tell you about this. And this signal, right, is so great that you can never ignore it. You can't ignore this signal, right? And if you want to use this signal, I suggest you head over to bybit.davincij15.com, okx.davincij15.com, right? Or 2bit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. All right, so let's get on with it. Wow. Mr. Bitcoin is about to go down. Jim Cramer expects lower prices. And you're like, what? Who is this guy? If you don't know, this guy, his calls are actually spot on if you do the opposite. Spot on. In fact, they're so spot on, there's actually an inverse in Cramer fund. Next one, making money. It's whatever he says, you do the opposite and you make money. Former hedge fund manager and host of CNBC Mad Money, Jim Cramer, Tuesday evening continued with his recent bearish stance on crypto, a stark contrast to what another hedge fund said earlier that day on CNBC. I can't go out with gold because gold is not good. I can't go out with Bitcoin, BTC, because I can't be in something where Mr. Bitcoin is about to go down big, Cramer said. Oh my God. You might want to get some gold in there, by the way. Oh, wow. This is big. This is big. Now, the charts are showing something different, of course, but yeah, you can't ignore this call. And I'm going to show you how we're going to trade this. And you're going to do so by opening up an account. Just go there right now. Go to bybit.davincij15.com, right? And open up an account because, man, this is going to be huge. All right. So before I go on to that, I'm going to tell you that in my trading group, right, at davincij15.com, we entered this trade and boom, there it is, finished. If you did this trade, for those who are in the group, right, congratulations. It was an easy one, easy win for us, right? We're still in a trade on Ethereum, but hey, you know what? That one, we might have to exit our position, but let's just talk about Bitcoin first. All right, so as you can see, right, Bitcoin has come down quite a bit, and it's taken our target. And we want to know what to do next. We're going to first go out at a longer time frame, right? And you can see that is there like some sort of like trend, right? And I think this was the first trend that we have broken, if you ask me, this uptrend. And then there might be another one right here, right? So let's just take a look at that trend here. Can we count that? I guess we could. Let's just do that. Let's just count that. I don't like it that much, but since it did hit this wick here. Okay, let me show you. This wick down back here. These these touch points here. I think we'll count this, even though this was a breakdown. So yeah, and then there's a wick here. So this is the next trend line that we're looking at. If Bitcoin breaks that, we're probably heading to the red line here. That's where we have to hold, right? Somewhere in this area of the 25K, of course. And so should you take a long here now that Cramer has like indicated that Bitcoin is going up basically with his inverse indication? I don't think so. I think this thing will play out. Now, if we break this downward trend line, the 25K is the likely scenario here. But if we bounce off of here, then the inverse Jim Cramer is in effect. Here, you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm probably going to take this as a channel somewhere. Maybe this is a channel. I don't know if it is or not, but let's just give it a shot. Yes, maybe there's a channel here. Yeah, you know what? It's weak. It's a weak channel, but we can use it. So if we get above that general green line, that is a huge win for us. Let's just take some of the other lines off, since they're all irrelevant now. This one's important because we're holding it. We're holding above it. This is a support level, key critical support level that, hey, you know what? We broke through it, but we came back above it. And are we going to break down? I think if we break this level, you can say that for sure this is going to be over and done with. I wouldn't make a trade just yet. I wouldn't make a short trade just yet because let's just take a look at some of the indicators. Yeah, there is no on the 4 hour. We can see that it's not oversold just yet. So we can see that there is more downside possible. There is no trade really for a short trade just yet, and there's no trade for a long trade at this time. So you have to, sometimes just sit on your hands when you're trading, because we are at a pivot point for either way we go higher or go lower. So we have to wait for some lower time frame events to indicate whether or not we're going to take a trade, and there isn't enough data here for us to go ahead and make that trade. All right, so let's take a look at Ethereum before we close it off. Ethereum right below the EMA ribbons, and you can see that we're back in this channel. This is a bearish situation, super bearish situation, unfortunately, because this is a clear downward trend. We've retested it and broke through finally, and we're in it again. And so generally, we have to say that this thing is bearish, and it will most likely bring us down. Now, we're in a neutral area in this particular downward trend, and it could come back and retest the top just as easily. It could go down to the bottom. So you can't, again, make a trade here on the 4 hour, only because, you're making a decision on these candlesticks and there's not enough data. Now, looking at the hourly, there might be some information here, actually. Now that I think about it, the hourly is providing enough information. Let's take a look at some indicators, see if we can find any kind of, okay, so it is reversing. So the indicators show that this is a reversal pattern here. Even though price is generally going down, you can see that here. Prices are generally going down. The indicators, fortunately for us, are going up. So that means there is going to probably a high likelihood that Ethereum is going to retest the top of the range at the $1,600 mark. So that's what you're going to be looking for a breakout pattern, some sort of W to go higher before you to make a short trade, a long trade, all the way to that level. So that's what you're looking for on the lower time frames right now, and that's what I'm going to be doing in my group today, right? For my private viewers who are subscribed to DaVinciJ15.com. You can head over there right now, and you will be able to be a part of this group and find out what I'm going to be trading today. Yes, I'm going to be finding a trade on Ethereum today, and we're going to make some money. All right. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm doing this live for a few people, and I'm going to be asking them to give me some questions, and they're going to answer my questions right now. I do this live every single day for all my subscribers of DaVinciJ15.com. I hope you become one, and you can get this information as well. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.